What's good, man? It's your boy Cash Money Drink Podcast. We in the building. We ain't going nowhere, man. Listen, I just got off a crazy vacation sitting on somewhere in a different island. The weather was great. I did some crazy shit, and I'm back in the building. Sometimes you gotta escape this country we are in because it's difficult to be a man. Let's just put it this way. If you got a little bit of money, it's difficult to be a man in America because you're being attacked in every direction. Bang, 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 bang. And you're not winning. I feel bad for most men, especially men that got a little bit. You know what I mean? But listen, guys, listen. Follow us on every platform. Like and subscribe. Super thanks. I mean, that means something in this production, keeps us going. I see you guys, your comments. We see your messages. We're going to keep pushing as men. We're going to keep pushing to the higher level. We're going to ignore these 304s at every high level. We're going to pick our legacies and our kingdoms and make sure we treat this like chess and not checkers. Because this gets into a conversation. And listen, guys. This is my man Ramin in the building, and listen.
Yeah.
What's good, man? What's popping?
What's going on? Got a good show today. Got a lot to talk about. Got a lot of topics that are really trending over the last couple of days. But yeah, let's just get right into it. So we're gonna start with the Diddy situation, kinda. So. Yeah. We had a couple of guys who have an opinion on Diddy, and they got an opinion about the situation. We'll start with Jason Derulo here. And he said something the other day that Diddy is innocent until proven guilty, which I guess...
He's stupid.
I guess that's how it's supposed to be in this country, right? With anybody that's charged with something. I don't even think he's charged yet, but with anybody that's charged with something or there's some kind of rumor about them doing something, they're innocent until proven guilty. Let's just hear what he said. Let's watch this video real quick, and then we'll get your reaction and opinion on it.
All right, let's get into it, man.
I know that you worked with Diddy, and he's helped your career a lot. Do you feel like people should be giving him some grace, or at least giving him the grace of, saying, he is innocent until proven guilty?
I believe in that. I
Right.
believe in innocent before proven guilty, for sure.
Do you feel like they're kind of going too hard on him, maybe? I appreciate you. Thank you, Jason. Have a great day.
You got to be very, very... Well, listen, you got to be very, very careful.
I don't know if I like that.
Well, listen.
I think here's the issue I have with this. I think this was more of like a setup. The reason why I think it was a setup, because the way she asked the question, she asked him what he thought about Diddy's situation. Before he could answer what he thinks, she threw in, do you think he's innocent until proven guilty? What do you think Jason Derulo is going to come back and say? No, he's not. He's guilty until proven innocent. I'm going to change how it works in America. Of course, now he has to agree with that statement. So I'm not saying he doesn't truly in his heart believe that Diddy's innocent until proven guilty, but she should have done a better job the way she asked that question.
Nah. Why? It's clickbait.
She's baiting him into saying he's innocent until proven guilty so she could put out this headline the next day.
Are we not in a world where OnlyFans exists and women are butt naked everywhere they go?
Coronavirus!
They walk in the streets where you can see everything. What do we talk about? We in the clickbait world right now. TikTok brain. He has to be very careful what he says, even though she tried to trap him, because everybody's after Diddy. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. They after Diddy. And I am in the same position. You're not going to say somebody something until you prove them guilty. What's wrong with that? That's America. That's what makes America great. But unfortunately, the 304s and the haters and the people who want to see Diddy destroyed, it's going to happen. There's people I fuck with that I like musically, and I think is very talented, that they're right now talking shit about Diddy. And I don't agree with that. I mean, I don't agree with what some people are saying about Diddy. Do this dude got sex parties? Do he throw orgy parties? Does a lot of shit that deals with probably SA? Maybe. We don't know. You have to show it. And when you're sitting in a position like this man is, you
Jason
can't
Derulo.
you can't sit here and call out Diddy, bro. Because these people know each other. These Diddy's family to a lot of people.
Yeah, he actually says here, there's a video of him. I don't know if we're going to play it, but he says, I was unknown, and then Diddy invited me to the studio. So what he's trying to say is Diddy helped start his career. If it was what this title's implying, he gave me 10 minutes. Diddy gave him 10 minutes to show him what he has in the studio.
Bro.
And it worked out for him, at least.
I said this behind the studio. I mean, I just got back in town, guys. I'm sitting on beaches. I don't give a fuck, okay? Just got back in town. I'm going to say this very quickly. If you want to compare Diddy, he's a fucking hip-hop god. He's a music god. You could take all Jay-Z genre of music. You could take Kanye genre of music, if I'm saying that right, and combine it, and it still won't touch what Diddy done to music and how many artists and people careers he started. So yeah, he's the GOAT when it comes to our era of music. But if he's done all these things and he's guilty, then he should be prosecuted. We're not sitting here at the Cash Money Dream podcast saying that he's innocent or guilty. We saying let's see what happens.
We also got another gentleman that's in the industry who had something to say recently about Diddy. It wasn't really he's saying about this situation, but let's just play this real quick and listen to what he says.
He's a plant.
Hold on one moment.
Well,
here we go.
He's a plant.
I did Kimmel.
Okay.
The day Diddy did Kimmel.
Did you?
Oh yeah, that's right.
And it's the first time. This is the first time in my career where they said, "Do you want to meet such and such?" And I said, "Yeah." And I started walking that way. And as I was getting down the hallway, this is a true story. I said, "Nah,
better not."
And went and got back in the car.
Really?
Swear, I don't know what it was.
Do you think you?
And I made a joke at first. I was like, "Who don't want to meet the guy that got Tupac killed?" And nobody thought that was funny. So I was like, "Ooh, that's a bomb. Maybe I shouldn't go do this anyway." So I was already skeptical because I thought I had a funny one. And they were like, "I probably wouldn't say that." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we were walking. I was just like, I don't know. It is just something like very seldom does things rub me in a way where I was like, I don't even know if that's a picture I want
to have.
Yeah.
To exist.
Yeah. Because I've been in situations where, and I won't say this stuff, where I've like ended up in pictures with people I didn't want to be with, just because motherfuckers will walk a carpet around the same time. And shit happens,
and they'll be like, let's get a photo.
They're like, hey, y'all get together, and you're like, yo, I don't really even know who this human is. Kind of.
All right, so he's basically saying on Jimmy Kimmel, he had an opportunity to meet Diddy, and somebody offered to take him to him, introduce him, and he changed his mind because he got a bad feeling.
Stop the show. Let these females keep doing what they're doing real quick. Is it because you're around pussy? You feel comfortable and in your space now to talk about Diddy? You a plant, bro. What side are you on? Where do you come from? And if y'all don't know what a plant is, let me explain very quickly. Where the fuck this guy come from? How the fuck he's in Super Bowl commercials? Bruh. This dude doing Christian music. He's doing hip hop with rappers that, how the fuck he gets in the rooms? I mean, who is this guy?
You what?
He look like a plant.
Entertainment.
You're not attracted, got tattoos all over your face. Now you're in country, but you got a criminal record. Where you come from?
Yeah, I guess he had felony charges for robbery and something else.
He's a plant. Let me explain something very quickly, guys. Yeah. Diddy's, it don't look good for Diddy, but who the fuck is this guy to sit there and say, hey, man, be careful that he got Tupac or Biggie killed. You gotta be careful in these conversations. You don't sit at these seats. You don't have that power. Who are you to even speak on Biggie Smalls or anybody?
I think he just wants to join the bandwagon and bash Diddy like everybody else.
He's
is
a
right
plant.
Now.
I like to know who you work for. Are you? Because you sound like you with the Democrats. You look like you being controlled by bigger government because you're going at Diddy. So it gives you the balls that you could think you could talk about Diddy, bro. You haven't even set. This dude's in every genre, bro. He got commercials. This is what they talk about. When a guy comes into a career and you never seen him. You never seen him on the road. You never seen him in the stadiums. You never seen him doing street to street or going to communities. And out of everywhere, this person just explodes and blow up and get out. Now he got a commercial. where it costs $1 million or $2 million to do this. Where this guy coming from? This is what we talking about plants. This is what we talking about plants. Go look this guy up because I'm gonna tell you right now. Y'all can put this shit in the comments. Who the fuck is this guy? Do y'all research and put us up on game because we're gonna do ours. I want to know who this guy is to talk about.
Yeah, where did he come from?
Where the fuck did this guy come from? I don't even know who the fuck this guy is. What's his name?
Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll. This is the guy that ate a banana on a commercial, right? That commercial didn't look cheap. I could guarantee you there's 50 people in country music right now or 50 people in the industry right now that sweat and broke their asses for 10 years and they don't got a spot like this. And they known in the streets, in country or Christian or just in music in general more than he is, but somehow this guy came out of nowhere and he has the nerves to talk about Biggie Smalls or Diddy. I just think it's like this, bro. These are the guys we talk about are simps, okay? These are weak men. A man who can be controlled sitting around pussy.
So you think he just said that because he wanted the women on his side on the podcast?
Bro, he's sitting around pussy. You having locker room talk with pussy. Where's your manpower? You don't say that shit around women. They don't understand the struggle of a man. They don't understand the hustle of a man. They wasn't born a man. They don't know what we go through. We go through hell. But you sitting around women talking about Diddy. But see, y'all shame, y'all praise this shit. This is why America's fucked up. We got people like this who we don't even know who he is. To me, he's a plant. And I'm gonna keep saying this because, bro, where the fuck did you come from?
Got to give him some water.
Like,
or stop giving him water.
Like, who are you? You're not a part of hip hop. And when I see people in the music industry work with this guy that's in our culture, I question it. Are you a part of the left too? Are you a part of the conspiracies that's going on in America? Because listen, right now, bro, the government is taking advantage of everybody. Why you think the Republicans want to get rid of TikTok? Your kids are being brainwashed. This is the worst time right now to be a citizen.
Stop it. Get some help.
America's being attacked. And this is why I tell you right now, 90% of Americans seem like they stupid. And you know why, bro? Because when you go on an airplane, it says, do not open the door. Why do you think it says that?
Because there are some idiots that'll actually open it.
Exactly.
Nowadays, you don't have to. The plane still just falls apart. I don't know what's going on with these planes lately.
Well, we're living in a time that is a lot of craziness going on in America. And what they're doing is they're ripping masculine energy or strength or power away. And if you rich as fuck or you got money, I would tell all men who got more than $5 million in your bank account, run. Because they coming. They're coming. The bigger the government, the bigger the issue. They're weakening all of us. So I'll tell you this right now. Run. That's it. And listen, bro. Who is this guy? Please, in the comments. Who is this guy?
Where did he come from?
Where he come from? That's all we asking. That's all I want to know. Where he come from? Who is he? He's a plant. Please. That's it. Super thanks. Like and subscribe. Follow us on every platform. It's your boy Cash. We ain't going nowhere. Listen. Super thanks. Let's move on.
All right. Moving on. So another trending topic here. We got one of Russell Simmons' daughters. She was dating, I guess, some older man. This guy's name is Vittorio. He's a pretty rich man.
Yep.
And they were seen on a beach kissing, and she came out, and a lot of people were giving her crap about it, especially her mother. Her mother hated the idea, even though she, got with an older man. I guess this guy is too old for her. It's double the age difference of her and Russell. But she just came out the other day saying that they're no longer together. It's over now, and it was just, I guess, a fling or something. I'm not sure how long they were dating for, but it's over now. What do you think? Do you think that she should have stayed with him? Do you think there's an issue that she was 21 and he's 65? because Kimora Lee, her mother, she's 20 to 30 years younger than Russell Simmons when she was with him. So
Yeah.
you think she got that from her mom?
Yep.
And do you think that it matters?
So for me, I'm gonna say this, and listen, ladies, listen, because we see you in the comments. I see you in the comments, and some of you guys ugly as fuck. Okay, you like Shrek. You shouldn't even be in the comments. This is what the internet does. It gives you a trigger finger, or what they call it. You know what I mean?
Twitter fingers.
Okay.
Or they're triggered before they use it, though.
And it makes you very confident to talk to a man. Like, you can talk to a man like that. Like, come on, man. That's why y'all ain't in y'all man ain't the man you fuck with don't put you in your place. That's why you talk the way you talk, because you fuck with simps. A simp don't put a woman in her place. A simp doesn't do that. He baits and kiss ass to a woman. He licks the bottom of a woman's feet.
By the way, her father, Russell, he supported it. He was okay with it.
Of course he was.
For some reason, the mother wasn't, but
because
he was okay with it.
It comes
he
down
supported
to
it.
comes down to the money, bro. Listen, man. Listen. A woman 20s is her being a 304, having fun, having multiple sexual partners. In today's world, 2024, this is what women are doing. They fucking everybody. Everybody.
Bruh.
Right? They're having more sex drive than a man. The man ain't even getting pussy. Because the only man getting pussy is the niggas who own islands or traveling and got passports and can have a little money they can play with. Those are the guys who's winning, right? So you got to understand, like, Russell understands it because Russell Simmons, he dates women in their 20s. And this is her father, right? Because he's in another country on an island somewhere, living very well, and you think he ain't smashing 20-year-olds? Get the fuck out of here. You tripping. You think we go to islands to smash 40-year-olds? Get the fuck out of here. You think we go to the islands to smash 50-year-olds? This ain't Stella got her groove back. That's a delusional movie. It doesn't happen. Now, is there exceptions to the rule? Yes, it is. But listen, bro. Her mom was a very, very successful woman because she milked everything for Russell Simmons. He tried to put her on a pedestal. He gave her multi-million-dollar companies and businesses. That whole family's fucked up, though. They don't like him. He doesn't like them. And you got to understand, men who have money, it takes time. You women have fun in your 20s. Most men are not successful until their 40s and 50s. That's what y'all not understanding.
So you're saying he was supportive because she's with a man that more likely has shit together at that age than a guy if she dated another 21-year-old like her.
Women seek for security and position, man. That's what women seek for. They want security.
What do you say to women that we have? We have a specific one in the comments recently that I was seeing that says if you're older than the woman is by a certain amount of age, I think is what she's implying, you're a pervert.
Well, listen.
And it shouldn't happen. You should stay in your same age range.
Listen, don't disrespect the platform. You welcome to come on the show and debate, but I know you won't do that because you speak for all the weak people in our country, the bottom feeders. And what I'm gonna say to you is this: any man who's in a position of power and position to take care of a woman, why would you seek for the loser? If you're 21 years old, why the fuck would you date a 21-year-old? What is he gonna do for you? Unless he's in the NBA. But now you're dealing with a guy who's gonna cheat on you consistently. Loser. Now the guy is 55, 45, he more likely won't cheat on you. He's gonna really look at you as a prize because he already got it out of his system. You think he's gonna be loyal to the 35-year-old, the 45-year-old? Fuck no, we cheat on them every day. That's why 35-year-olds and 40-year-olds are pissed off because they can't find faithful men. You was in your 20s. You had your shot. You missed it. But you didn't want to practice like Kobe. That's the problem of being a woman. Your benefit is just having, you know what? I'm not going to go there. But I will say this. It is a pleasure to be a woman in this world today compared to a man. And men have to build their strength, and it takes time. And this guy has the resources. Now, her mom's going to say something because it's embarrassing her family. You know what I mean? Look at all the people coming out talking shit, but there's a lot of women that's doing it. What's the difference? I mean, what is the difference from an OnlyFans model who goes on the internet, shows her body, and 50, 60-year-old men are paying for it? Is she not doing the same thing?
Yeah, so, I mean, we had a recent example. It's not a 40-year age gap, but we had a recent example with on a show a few weeks ago with Drea Michelle getting pregnant from Jalen Green. She's like, what, 20 years older almost? So
I'm going to say this again,
it's
bro.
the same thing. If you have an issue with that, you should have an issue with that too.
I don't have an issue with it if it's real. If a 38-year-old woman want to get pregnant by a 21-year-old millionaire, there's nothing wrong with it if it's real. If she's really there for him, she's doing everything there for him, serving him, that's the difference. Then, yeah, it can work. But we know that's not the case. She's running out of options. She's a L. She's using a young man because they're easy to manipulate. And good luck to you, brother. I did a show. I'm gonna stay back on what I'm talking about. But good luck to you. Let's see what happens. In 10 years, you either gonna be made fun of or we all gonna say, damn, it worked out. So, but you gotta understand, Russell Simmons, he's operating like a man. He's gonna tell his daughter, go for the best catch. Y'all need to stop being delusional. Live in reality.
Yeah, I guess this guy is he's the founder of a restaurant group. He's got a lot of money.
Listen.
You stupid.
You're not a pervert if you're 55, 45, 35, or if you're 60 and you go after a 20-year-old. It don't gotta be 21. She could be 25, she could be 27. But if you're lucky to get a 21-year-old, and if you can give her a world that she never seen, those women are the best ones to have your children because they got time to raise them. These 45-year-old gremlins are pissed off. They had their turn. They missed out. And they don't want to tell these women. They don't want to tell y'all the truth. They just don't want to tell y'all the truth. They're lying to you. And it's sad, man, because men have to speak up, right? We on platforms and we being attacked. Why these women can show their bodies and do all this stupid shit for clickbait and make money. But when a man tells a woman, yo, you got to act right. You got to come to the table like this for me to take you serious, to court you in a way where I'm going to treat you like a queen or a princess. I don't want to thrill fool, right? I would tell her this. Listen, you're 21, 22 years old. Find the best catch. If it's not 60, go 45, go 40. And
I think
find somebody you can fall in love with. What?
Based off of what I'm seeing here, it's like she's just having fun.
That's cool.
Because the insider is claiming that she said not only is it over, it was never a thing in the first place. So what she's doing is just having flings. So she wasn't taking him seriously. I don't know if he was having. Maybe he's doing the same thing.
Don't raise that body count for multi-millionaires.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm gonna say this before we move on. Don't raise that body count for multi-millionaires because you're losing the value of your treasure. Your treasure is the highest, and if you already can catch a guy that's worth $20 million or $30 million or $5 million, it's telling you have value. So why would you just give it away for a price tag? Make sure this dude giving you some type of commitment. I mean, is that serious? If you got a low body count, you only slept with 2 men and you very, very beautiful, you can still demand that a man operate a certain way. And if he respects you, he's going to do that. And if you a virgin, shit, it's whatever you want. It's that simple. If you a virgin, you have a bigger contract to negotiate with a man, especially if you a 10. Like, good Lord, you already a 10 if you're a fucking virgin. You a 10. All the women out here that are virgins at 23, 25, 27, listen, I want to give you an applause, okay? Like, I hope you find your king, period. Moving on.
All right. So let's move on to the next topic here. We got something else is trending from rapper Lil Durk.
Yo, I like Lil Durk.
Yeah, Lil Durk, he said something on Twitter the other day that caused some debate. There's a lot of people putting their 2 cents in on what he said. And we can even pull up the tweet and see, if there's anything new added to it. But what he said is, basically, women don't let their partners touch their phones. And we'll show his exact tweet.
Yeah,
He said females won't let you touch them phones. I don't care if it's some life or death shit. Basically, he's saying women just keep their phones close and they don't want either the man to see them or anyone to see them because I don't know what they're hiding. But that's what he says. What do you think of that? You think that's true? Women don't like anyone touch their phones even if it's life or death?
I don't go through that. I understand what he's saying, but I have every access to everything. Any woman that sit at my table, I know her Instagram, I know her messages, iMessage it, I know her Google, I got all of it. I even know her social security number. So if you sitting at my table, I got all that information. And the reason why is because if a woman looks at a man as the captain or she looks at him as the superhero, she doesn't care what access he has to her. The problem is most women who sit there and they talk about girl talk, that what men call locker room talk, or they talk about they have private messagings or shit like that. It's all a lie, bro. These women,
you are fake news,
have other options, and they're waiting their options to see how you play out. And listen,
so they don't want to let you see the other options that are talking
bro,
to.
Why? Why would they? Because they'll lose you.
Right, it'll ruin the whole thing.
They'll lose you. The woman will be terminated.
One guy named High said, here he is, his at's Fu Louis V. He said, shit, speak for yourself. He doesn't agree.
Well, the simps have entered the conversation. So let me.
And then somebody said here, King, touch that phone. She might be cheating. You never know.
Bro, listen. Lil Durk is worth probably $15-20 million.
Oh, we could look that up. I don't know if it's that much, but we could look it up.
Look
put
it
it
up
on the screen right
now.
now.
Put it up on the screen. If he ain't worth that, he's worth at least $5-10 million. But he could pop it up. He survived the streets of Chicago. And this man has fiery fucked some ugly bitches and some good-looking bitches.
Yeah. Yeah. So right now he's at $8 million.
Okay.
Not bad for
Not bad at all.
who he is and
for
what he
who
does.
he is and where he come from. Now you got to understand, men with money and power like this, they're gonna see the world differently compared to a simp. Excuse me. They're gonna see the world differently compared to a simp or a guy who's barely making it. He's a multimillionaire. He can still live a comfortable lifestyle where he can get on a jet half the year. And most of the time he gets on, he don't even pay for it. The people who flying him out paying for it. So I'm gonna say this. What he's telling you is you can't trust women. And for me, I would tell all men, if your girl ain't willing to give you the password, how the fuck you gonna build a kingdom with a woman who won't even give you the key to the castle that she's asking for? She wants a castle. Most of you women call yourself queens, but you have no castle. You're 3 or 4. That's why you don't have a castle. If you're 28, 29 years old and you don't have a fucking castle, it proves what you are as a woman in the market. 32, 33, 34, you still don't have a castle. Because you got your own crib and you're doing well independently. That's not a castle. That's a condo. You don't have a kingdom. You have no legacies. You women are freezing your eggs for what opportunity? What are you really trying to gain in this country where you can be like Kim Kardashian? You're not Kim Kardashian. She's 1%. And I think we did the statistics. She's less than 1% of females.
Yeah, because we were talking about not only the money she has and what she's worth, but also the way she looks compared to the other women in her category.
You're not going to compete with Kim Kardashian when she's 47, 50, looking like she's still in her 20s, and she's a billionaire. I'm shocked that 20-year-old women can't compete. And I've been around the world. It's beautiful women everywhere. If you got money, you can achieve pussy points that you never thought you can get. Bro, you can go to the Dominican Republic just with a couple $100,000 and you can live a world you never understood. They'll treat you as if you King Tut. I'm telling you. You'll live like Julius Caesar.
And what do you say to guys like Emmanuel here with this message? He replied to Dirk. He said, guys do it too. But to me, that's normal. But when a lady does it, it's weird. Is that like a double standard, or according to him?
Life ain't fair. Women keep thinking life is fair. We're equal. Men control 90% of the world. We built 90% of the stuff we use, and we still doing 87% of the work. Without a man, you ain't shit.
So you saying that's why it's okay for a man to
Yes.
keep the phone closed, but not a woman?
100%. We have to secure our position because we have to build legacies. If I have 3 women that are strong, listen to me very quickly. If I have 3 women that are strong, they don't have many bodies, they haven't slept with many men, they're smart, they're beautiful, they're nurturing, I will try to get all 3 pregnant and put them in a position of power. I had this conversation with a girl a couple of days ago. I said, look, if I would give a girl $100,000 for a push-out gift. That would be the prize for a woman giving me a child. And I would guarantee her, depending on where the market sits, she can get $5,000 to $10,000 a month for 18 years. I'm willing to give that if she's going to be a good mom and a nurturer. It depends where the man's at in his financial state. How many women can you do that with? Shit, 5, 6 women. That's a lot of money a man has to put in his position. But the problem is 90% of men can't do that. 90% of men can't put a woman in position where she's a nurturer, right? And that's what's going on in the world right now. Women are killing themselves to fight to be a man, that they're becoming independent. And what happens is you become more masculine, you become more like a man, and it's harder to date. It's harder to get into a relationship because you say, I'd rather be by myself than go through all this bullshit. But guess what? These young girls gotta jump on these opportunities because these men are rare. Men who can put you in a position where you could be happy are rare. Most of these women are miserable, right? I mean, and I would listen, the guys in these comments, they're simps. They're not going to understand because they make 45, 50K a year, 60K a year, 80K a year, and they're not good with finance. At $80,000 a year, you still can live a good life and still travel if you know how to manage your money. These guys out here pushing cars they can't afford.
So would you agree with someone like this young Javi or Javi that says, if that's true, where Lil Durk says the girl doesn't let you look on her phone, young Javi here says, yeah, your girl running the relationship.
Yeah, 100%. You're a simp. And I don't let any woman sit at my table that don't let me control the steering wheel. You're not for me. The world's big. Let me explain something to you very quickly. There's more men in the world than women. But in America, there's more women in America than men. Why do you think that? Women have been liberated. So it's basically fuck you, fuck men. They got literally 60, 70% of women walking around saying they don't need a man. Write it in the comments, lady. Say it. Y'all, this is your time to be special and be a hero. This is your time to be special. Say it. Write it in the comments. How many women gonna say they don't need a man? Go ahead. Keep saying it. I'm gonna say it again. When World War III happens, and it seems like it's coming, we don't know when, or the Civil War happens, we'll see where women stand when you go back to the kitchen, or when you go back into being in a position where you're just a person of aid or counsel. You're not fighting the wars and the battles in the war to come. I'm telling you. And the women who think they are, they're going to be slaughtered. It's just that this is a biological thing. You can't switch nature. Period.
All right. Moving on. So, last topic of the day here. Guess who's back?
I don't know.
Back again. Larsa Pippen.
Oh.
So, yeah, we talked about a couple weeks ago, or it was like a month ago, about the breakup, and then we were kind of like, what the hell? As soon as we released the video, not even a couple hours later, they were back together, where I guess they confirmed that they weren't after that. So she's now, putting out bikini pictures on social media again. I guess, as you would say, advertising herself. She flaunts bikini bod after Jordan split. She's teasing hot girl summer. What do you think? You think she's going to catch another 30-year-old or 20-year-old, or is she going to just keep playing around until she's gone? I mean, she's almost 50 now, right? Or she's over. She is 50.
Bro.
He belongs to the streets.
Shout out to Kim Kardashian.
They say that she's clearly handling the split with Marcus Jordan
Listen, man, this girl want to be...
She's handling it very well.
She want to be Kim Kardashian so bad. Like, she want to be Kim Kardashian so bad.
You stupid.
You know, the cover should be this. We should have her on one side and Kim face on the other side, and this simp in the middle. And the reason why I want to say this is because she wants to be Kim Kardashian. She pissed off. The reason why she left Scottie Pippen because she wants the Kim Kardashian brand lifestyle, but you can't get there. You try to take Jordan name and you still can't get there because it seemed like you can't control him. Because this is what 47, 52-year-old women try to do when they're still beautiful. They think they have value, like Tom Brady's wife. You think because you're rich, you can control the situation, but it doesn't work that way.
Stop the cap.
Marcus Jordan is a simp. You're a loser. You have never achieved anything but using your dad's name to get pussy. Women in their 20s don't respect you. That's why you got to go to a 47-year-old.
She's like 50 now, I think 49.
Whatever it is she is.
But yeah, the advertising is continuing.
The problem with women who advertise themselves, we talk about this. I got shorts all over the internet. A woman is only credible by the attention she gets. So when you got 70% of men in America that simps, they're going to keep giving her praise when she doesn't deserve it because they don't get no pussy. And if they do get pussy, it's community. That's what it is. You're sleeping with a whole bunch of women that slept with all your friends. She probably slept with your daddy. She probably slept with your brother. She probably even slept with your mother. And this is the issue. These type of women are dangerous. And guess what? These men who fall for these women, they give them all this praise. They put them on pedestals, and these women become delusional. And it don't stop, bro. I can imagine how many DMs she still gets by a whole bunch of predators. Now, those are the ones you call. What that girl call us? What's she called?
Oh, you're talking about in the most recent short?
What she said the video, not us, but she said the video.
She said it's pervert is the word she used.
Those are the guys that are perverts. Those are the guys that are perverts. The guys who behind the internet searching for a chick and willing to pay you whatever you want just to get your attention and then fly you out and shit on you in Dubai. That's what you women are doing. You're going to foreign countries and doing things that most people wouldn't even tolerate. It goes against religion. You shouldn't even be, after what you did in these countries, you should never get in heaven. Ever. She don't belong in heaven, bro.
Just like 3 months ago or so, they were he was trying to plan 3-4 weddings with this woman.
Bro, he
was trying to make his father the best man.
Listen,
and then it ended.
I respect Michael Jordan. I think can we bring up a picture of Michael Jordan? Show some of his highlights.
I think everybody
shows
knows
some of his highlights, though. Michael Jordan is probably the greatest athlete ever to live, okay? And he's in a realm of all athletes. I don't care what sport it is. He's in the top 5 in all sports. If it's boxing, if it's car racing, if it's kickboxing, if it's golf, he's in the top 5. But you guys got to understand this. Do you truly think this man is going to give his legacy to his son if he's operating like this?
Denied.
I'm telling you, Michael Jordan had to sit with his son and say, bro, stop being a bitch. Y'all don't know who Michael Jordan is? This is a man who was married, living a lifestyle with a woman when he was never at home. He was winning championships. He was traveling the world. He was a top-tier celebrity. You think he was at home raising Marcus Jordan? He did the best as he could because he had money and power. It was the woman who had to raise that child. And this is why I truly think Marcus Jordan is a simp. Because if you raised by women, they're going to make you operate like this. It's just the way it is. You don't operate in a reality where you rich as fuck and you got your dad's name. Bro, I would be taking, Dad, I got $5 million investment here. This is going to make us $30 million. I'm going to take $2 million here. This is going to make us $4 million. Dad, listen, I want to open up a nightclub and a casino in Romania. Listen, that's going to cost us $15 million, but I can guarantee you in 10 years, I'll make you $150 million. This nigga ain't doing this shit.
He never had to learn that. He could get anything he wants at any time by swiping.
That's what
card.
Jordan wants.
That's the problem.
Jordan is worth $5 billion. You ain't never gonna get that by yourself, bro. Why you ain't pushing? If I had the Jordan name, I wouldn't be a lazy little prick like you. And this is why
You stupid.
you will never get a real woman, because women, they smell pussies, man. They yeah, you got money. I think Andrew Tate says it, man. You can have all the money in the world, but if a woman know you a trust fund, baby, she ain't never gonna respect you. She's gonna take advantage of you. And for you to prove that you can't get pussy, and for you to prove that you can't get the woman that's a virgin or have less than 3 bodies, all the women you fuck with are either 304s. You gotta go with an older 304, a delusional 304, who's willing to fuck Scottie Pippen for 20 years and fuck Michael Jordan's little baby son.
And this guy.
What?
He belongs to the street.
What? And because you want to be Kim Kardashian is so bad. You want to be the Kim Kardashian brand so bad. I don't know if y'all know she fucked Future because of Kim Kardashian. I don't know if y'all know that. I mean, listen,
Belongs to the streets.
Kim does go to Future concerts. And at this time when she was doing that, you don't think Kim has access to the backstage? You don't think she can bring her entourage in, and that's how Future met her? And she was amazed by how he performed, and maybe that's how they connected, and Future didn't give a fuck. He tore that pussy up, and then he made a song throwing shots at Scotty. That's crazy. And I think The Weeknd was on that track, and this shit was crazy. I was like, damn, Future's cold, bruh. Future's cold. And this is why women like him. This is why women like him. You Michael Jordan, you should be like Future, man. You should be reading the Future book of how to be him. Because the way you operating, you 33, 34, bro, it ain't looking good for you. And if I was Michael Jordan, I wouldn't give this nigga anything.
Stop it. Get some help.
I am not giving my legacy worth $4 or $5 billion, because by the time Michael Jordan passed away, rest in peace, and I hope he lives to 150, his brand probably is going to be worth $10 billion. And you going to let this man run it that fucks 50-year-old women? Are you kidding me? That's
he's going to bankrupt this
bro,
shit.
Listen.
Good thing he's got other kids. It's not just him. At least they might help.
I mean, listen. Jerry Buss was very smart. Okay? You know who Jerry Buss is? He ran the Lakers. His daughter had to prove that she was better than all her brothers, where she had to take the company by suing her brother, proving that he wasn't fit to run the Lakers. Her whole life has been committed to that family and the Lakers. If a son is not committing to your brand, fuck him. He's going to destroy everything you built.
Denied.
And this is why Jackie Chan don't give his son nothing. Why can't we not do it in the West? We spoiling all these idiots, letting them drive Lamborghini trucks, Phantoms, Ferraris, and they spit on your name. So those are simps. And I encourage all my followers, do not follow a simp. Don't ever be like Marcus Jordan, okay? You could be like Michael Jordan, but don't be like Marcus Jordan. And to this 304 that's about to be 50, stop being a predator. Date your age. Hopefully you find a 70-year-old. But you don't want to, because the 40-year-olds your age don't want you. So now you got to prey on the weak. And I wouldn't be shocked if she go hook up with another 25, 28-year-old basketball player and it works out.
She's going to just keep having flings until she's gone.
She's done. She wants to be Kim Kardashian. I'm telling you, this cover needs to have her face and Kim and Marcus Jordan in the middle looking like a weirdo, okay? That's what we need to do. But listen, it's the Cash Money Dream Podcast. We in the building. We ain't going nowhere. I'm back, and we'll have an episode next week. Listen, guys, super thanks. Super thanks if you see me on these cameras. Like and subscribe. Follow us on every platform. It's your boy Cash. I ain't going nowhere. We out of here, okay? Well, I'm out for right now, and I'm coming back. Peace out. Hey, guys, what's good? It's your boy Cash, Cash Money Dream Podcast. Thank you for watching. Make sure you guys click over here to subscribe, and to watch more, click over here. And to keep this production going, because we're doing a lot of crazy work, make sure you guys on the bottom of the video do super thanks. We appreciate it. It's your boy Cash, Cash Money Dreams. We out of here.